Guten Tag. Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. I've been studying German from our drummer. He spricht gut Deutsch. He's from Switzerland. And that first song that we played is one of my original compositions entitled Elation. And our drummer, as I mentioned, is from Switzerland, but he lives in Vienna, Austria. Why does he live in Vienna, Austria? Well, he has a twin brother, and one decided to go into finance, and one decided to go into music. The brother lives in Zurich very well, and Joris lives in Vienna, Austria, best he can, and that's the difference. In any event, he is a great, great musician, and he's also an arranger and composer, and he's my dear good friend. Please say hello to Joris Dudli at the drums. Joris Dudli. If you ever need a drummer, he's your man. If you need someone to teach you German, you might want to consider other options. At the contrabass, I've played with this gentleman all over the world many times. In our earlier days, we both played with Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. Me for a short time, him for a long time. And during that period, he helped to anchor the sound, and Art was in delight playing with him. And he's also played and recorded with many, many super famous and great artists, and he's one in his own right. He's also an arranger and a composer as well as a band leader, and also my dear good friend. How about it for Essiet Essiet at the contrabass? At the piano, I think I've known him longer than I've known anybody in the band. And he's from Napa, California. Wow. Now that's what I refer to as across the tracks. And the reason I say that is I grew up in Vallejo, California. And when you cross the tracks, you get to Napa, California. And I'm sure all of you have heard of Napa, California. That's right. That's where he grew up. And our paths crossed around high school. He was actually what you call a senior, and I was in junior high school. And we met and we played together a little bit, and we've been friends for life. And he's an amazing musician, and we're grateful to have him with us. How about it for Gary Fisher? Gary Fisher at the piano. In fact, we're going to continue with one of his songs that he calls Grindhog's Day. You're going for this one? Oh. Okay. I'm so used to playing quartet, because what the hell do I need another saxophone player for? And but since I'm trying to sell my new book, I will tell you about this saxophone player. She came to me some years ago and asked for lessons. I gave her some lessons, and she started getting better. Came back for more lessons. Was getting too good. I had a consultation with my dear friend Eric Alexander, and he heard her, and he said, "No more lessons." She's an amazing virtuoso, and she grew up in the island nation of Japan. And she came to the United States, in Eric's opinion, to terrorize us. In any event, we're grateful to have her playing with us today, especially since it just so happens that we're celebrating Women in Jazz this month. And since we didn't plan on that, but it just had worked out that way. And I can think of no one better to celebrate with than Erena Terakubo on the alto saxophone. Joris Dudli at the